So you're cocked up, you had a cheat day, and you don't know what to do. Got a couple of solutions for you. Cheat days, big thing. Everybody loves a cheat day. Essentially I didn't give a my diet and I ate whatever I wanted to eat day. Totally fine. I just think it's better that we reword it, and I think it's better to not binge eat. Those are my two takeaways for this topic. So I want to unpack that a little bit. So binge eating, pretty much for me, a binge is defined as probably eating 1.5 times my calories in a single day. So like, let's say my maintenance is 3,500 calories for the day, and I'm gonna eat 7,000 calories for the day, give or take. I'd classify that as a binge, where in order to eat that, I have to have like pizza, dessert multiple times, you know, all sorts of because a whole pizza is about 2,000 calories, a whole crust one. It's like 2,000 calories, it's large. It's quite a lot of food. I'd have to have that like 2 or 3 times. So I'd have to like really be committed to my cheat day if I wanted to do that. So that would, to me, reflect that you are somebody that is binging. I think that's a binge behavior. I don't have the definition of what classifies a binge, but at least in my perspective as a coach of 10 years, that's what would define a binge. 1.5 times my caloric intake for the day has been used up in one day. How can we combat that? Well, typically binging becomes, it's a guilt and shame thing. We feel guilty about the food that we've eaten at the start of the day. Maybe we our diet at the start, and so we feel guilty for that, and so we just go, there's a big old red button that says fuck it on there. I'm gonna slap the button. We've pressed it, we've acknowledged it, and then we've abandoned ship for the whole day. Diet starts tomorrow. Instead of, I had a subpar meal, let's keep going and let's get back on track with a regularly scheduled meal. That is where a lot of people need to put in a lot more work in terms of discipline and restriction and all that sort of stuff, because that is where you'll go wrong, okay? You can turn a cheat meal, but you can turn a non-favorable meal that doesn't support your goals into a meal that does support your goals the next one. And that's all really I care about you classifying your meals as. 1, a meal that supports your goals. 2, a meal that doesn't support your goals. So like food, like 2,000 calories of pizza is not a meal that supports your goals. But like 3 slices of pizza, I'd say that's a meal that supports your goals. Say that's a tick, because it's moderation, it supports the rest of your eating, and it allows you to have some sort of fun in and amongst the lower calorie foods you're picking to stay on your diet, let's just say. So those are some of the things that I have noticed. Another thing is typically chasing that dopamine high. So we've got our binging for our cheat day, but also chasing this dopamine high. Now what that sort of means is we're using food as a means to escape our emotional or subjective feeling. We might be stressed, we might be anxious, and we're using food as a vehicle to avoid feeling like that. But what comes back always after every binge or every cheat day is a serious sensation of guilt, shame, and everything else that's fun that goes along with it. So how I recommend combating that is having a little bit of fun food every day. Having a meal that supports your goals, whatever that looks like. Being made up of something that you purely enjoy for the sake of enjoying, that does not concern itself with proteins, carbs, fats. So look, I hope this video helps. I hope that you guys can reframe the cheat day, and start looking at it as meals that support your goals and meals that don't support your goals. And that's really the only characterization, right? Same as when you're spending money. Is this a spend that's going to help me save for my holiday, or is this a spend that's just going to be pointless and frivolous for me? Kind of like that, okay? But if you like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Riz Fitness, or follow me on Instagram at the 12kg coach or Riz Fitness on Instagram. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Pew.